Makes you stairs all the way up railroad ties, and it goes only up to there, and then from there it's just a free trail. Steep climb, probably 45 degrees angle from here. But it's gonna quickly turn into a more steeper incline. Looking back. What?
Made it!
Yeah. So it's a road that goes way up in there. This is all new development here. These are White Tanks Mountain. Let me show you from here. Heavy equipment. So those are the first models going up in this area. I bet you their houses are expensive. There's the, what do you call that? What's it called? The clubhouse? Or what do you call it? I don't know. I wish I could play golf. Learn how to play golf. We live somewhere right here somewhere. This is a little ways from here. Somebody leaving trash behind. Trash. Get on here. This one, somebody made the main trail. This is actually sorry about the view. Boy, I came down from all four down to back to standing up position. Oh. Give you a view from here. There's the stairs. Another view. There's another peak right there. We're gonna go for that one. Here's another area where you can hang out. Get a good view. Another view. It's a beautiful little day to hike. See, there's two trails here and here. People just make their own trail. This is Jet. Two of them. Here's another peak. Yeah. There's another peak. Here's another peak right here. I'm gonna go to this one right here. My next goal. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm kind of looking at the ridge right now. This is a little flat area. There's fewer people up here. Very few people. A lot of people just make it up to some of the little peaks I showed you. But very few from here. It's pretty good trail. If you want to work out your cardio, you got to have good shoes. Good shoes. Hiking boots. Although some people wear tennis shoes. This is probably a personal preference. Here's an old cactus. Okay, my next peak is that one right there. Right there. Get that. I'm gonna attempt that one. I think there's a trail up there. Actually, there's supposed to be no trails, but somebody make their own trails up there. Let me see if I can go there and come back off that little trail right there. Right there. It's getting a little steeper. That's where I came from. Trail. There's really no trail up here. Looking back, got to get down on all 3 or 4 sometimes. Sorry about the camera view. Almost there. Almost there. There's a marker right there. Yeah, that's the peak I was pointing to. I thought it was a person at first, but it's a cactus. Here's another flat area. This is a marker. It says LS10 emergency marker. LS10. This is the other side of the mountain. Look at all the development that goes in there. This is insane. Alright, to say amazing. See, we're at the end of town, but there's a little bit of grass left. I think that's where the women's state prison is. And it goes back in here. This goes all the way up in there. And I got a little bit left to go. See, that's my target goal right there. Woo, look at this drop right here. Oh, rocky right here. Like a little pass that goes through here. A little rock. Rock, sharp rocks. Nice and breezy. A little warm. Ooh, this is a big drop. Big drop. Oh yeah. There's another area you gotta hang on to. Careful. I do have protective hand gloves that I use. There's all kinds of, probably snakes are out on this time. Here's another marker. That you saved. That's another marker. Another area, flat area, where you can try to climb through there. That's right there. There's that loophole. There's that big truck I was showing you. That's my target goal. I'm almost there. It's a little ways. I'll give you a shot of the west from that peak. I believe this is the highest peak for now. Hang in there. Final stretch ain't that bad. Little incline. Let's got this. Check this out. Person up there. There it is. Check this out. This is the west side. All kinds of riding. Yep, this is the highest peak. This is the west side. See how far the construction's going on. Beautiful. Nice breeze. A little warm. Beautiful though. Yeah, this was my target right here. I'm the highest peak right now. For this side, I see some trails going straight in there. It probably goes all the way back down. I see a trail coming back down. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snake around this way, come back down, all the way back to the dog park. So here it is, the view. Back down. Back down is easy. A little rocky, but easy. I can't believe, well, Actually, I believe that a doctor diagnosed me. I'm starting to develop arthritis in my knees, my shoulders, my hands. I started swelling up, and then I took the word of God, made it a part of my daily activity, confessing the word, believing in the word, standing on the word, and my knees and my health really improved 110%. I believe I can go back to full-time running again. That's what I believe. So I'll show you proof when I start running 10Ks again, 5Ks, 10Ks. Anyhow, all glory goes to Him, my source of life. Yes, my daily diet that I implemented into my daily eating. I get up in the morning. I take a fresh a lemon, a whole lemon, and I squeeze it. I put 1 tablespoon of extra vinegar olive oil, and I put a teaspoon of apple vinegar cider. Is that what it's called? Yeah, anyhow, I put a teaspoon of that in there. And sometimes I put a little bit of turmeric or cayenne pepper in there. I take a shot of it every morning when I get up on an empty stomach. It suppresses my hunger. I lost a lot of weight. I'll show that end result too. This is only my second week back in the gym, so I feel good. And I can't believe it. I'm pushing almost 65 right now. Not feel good. Here's another marker. That's where it came from. And the peak that I came off, you can't even see it anymore. It's way past the other one. Just a little view of where I'm at right now. I'm coming around the corner. This is supposed to be the main trail this way. That's where I went on. Over. Back over here. Here we go. Running. Yep. Coming around the corner. There you go. This is the side of that little peak I showed you earlier. Look at the view. The thing I like about gym exercise, I do a lot of cardio. As far as like burpees, jumping jacks, I lift light weights. I don't do heavy weights. I do light, and then I do it in faster rep. I'm not into that building. I'm not working out to look all bulky, but I mainly do it for my health and for my work for duty. I'm an old guy, but I still can hang with some of the younger guys, which is allows me to keep up with them physical wise. I can hold my own weight, and that's what I like about the difference in gym and hiking. Hiking is just kind of similar to cross fitness, but it's for endurance, and everything is not the same. Like in the gyms, you go out and do repetition, working your legs out by going up those stairs exercise. But out here, everything's different. The way you place your foot, the height, the balance that you have to have, the coordination, and also the mindset is really good. I take a lot of, I challenge myself with a lot of different obstacles. One of the most grueling race, I would say grueling, I don't know if that's a word, race run that I ever did is probably the Nirvana Classic during the 4th of July at Nirvana Pass, right at Crystal, New Mexico. In my early days, I ran it with my kids, my son-in-law. We all ran together, and my goal is when my grandboys get older, I would like to run with them. That's why I stay fit, and I love it. Ooh. I came up behind her once again, went over that pass right there, went to that peak, But the peak that I went to is way further than that peak and a little higher. So I'm back down to ground level. Again, thank you for watching. If you hung around this long, it's good.